Brook Farm Animal Sanctuary in Wellingborough, England. Today's New Year's Day and I get to spend it with the animals, so I'm very excited.
These are the chickens and the geese. We have ducks as well. Over here, we've got some very special guests here, our turkeys. These were just rescued just before Christmas. They were going to be Christmas dinner.
Aww.
Our babies. Coming up for feeding time, so they're expecting
food.
Oh, who's this one, darling?
Spot.
That's Spot. This is Polly. Now that's Willow. She was a bit stunted as well. She was born with dislocated legs. And so the farmer wasn't interested. Willow's particularly friendly when she wants to be, but she usually only comes when she actually wants something.
Yeah.
Two of the biggest things, I think, of animal cruelty, the meat industry and animal experimentation. And there are loads of sanctuaries that rescue cats and dogs, you know, the small animals for pets. And I just thought, well, the biggest abuse of animals is actually the farming industry. So they're the ones that need our help. So that's why we started the Farm Animal Sanctuary, just to try to give a chance to some of those farm animals. I mean, it's a drop in the ocean, isn't it? I mean, we're talking hundreds of millions of animals, and this is just a tiny, tiny percentage, but it means all the world to these. It means everything to them. We can also show them to people and show people that actually, look, they're not just food, look, they're friends. You know, they should come here and make friends with them, not just think they're food. So it's half of the idea of the sanctuary is to help these. The other half is to show people that might eat them that actually, look, they're not what you should be eating. They're animals that you should be making friends with instead. So that's really what it's here for. Struggling a bit to get up on his feet at the moment. Look, he gets up, it'll take him a minute or two. He weighs about 450 kilos. He's probably about 8 now. Yeah, he's probably about 8. Yeah, the farm animals are not bred and meant to live, you know, past 6 months. So they just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and the weight is just too much for their joints. People don't realise the size of a pig. I mean, you think of a cow and you realise how big a cow is. It's not far off as big as some of the cows, it's just with shorter legs.
I went to a pig save vigil.
Oh, yeah.
And it was before the pigs get slaughtered, and it was really sad because they were so tiny and they were babies and they were just, it was really sad going, but it's really good to see how there's pigs like him that are still alive and really happy. I do want to make the connection. I want people to know, if you see these pigs and see how happy they are and how nice and sweet that these pigs are, and then they're eating bacon, I really hope that they can make a connection and realize, I shouldn't be doing this because it's not right.
I don't think people do connect what's on their plate to an actual living thing, do they? I don't think they can.
I don't think when they're just eating meat, when they really think of it like this is a pig or this is a cow. So this is a letter to the Pope to get him to go vegan for Lent. Oh, could you sign this letter for me?
Yes, certainly.